don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check, bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips, bye, bye, bye. OG, lie detector, don't lie, lie, lie. No, 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 no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Told her bye, bye, bye. Got a lot of racks on me. Got a lot of proof on me. Couple M's injury. I'm a wrist like jet ski. And I can't buy no flight. Look at my bust out shine. Small just name my flight. 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. I don't want to tell you that, mamos. $1,000,000 cash just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Kicking, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. I'm picking rain still glisten. So don't lie, lie. No, you can't spend the. I ask you why. Cut the check or buy.
Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie, lie, lie.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets play host to the Golden State Warriors. Russell. A pass stolen by the Nets. To Dinwiddie. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming.
Hey, watch the screen left.
To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. To Russell. Fires the three. That no good off the mark. Cauley Stein to Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell missed his first. That one goes.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Durant, he engulfed him that time. The drive, right to the basket, to Russell. Finish that. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Russell to Thompson. From long range, few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
That's a 5-second violation. Russell. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. To Dinwiddie. Second effort around the perimeter. Durant. And the rebound cleared by Thompson. Curry with the basketball. Up 5. D'Angelo Russell. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you got to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Irving brings the ball up court. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Kevin Durant. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Russell with it up top. 8-2 our score. To Curry. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Kicks it outside. Durant to Dinwiddie for three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it.
Substitutions, Golden State. Into the game.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Yes, sir.
Irving. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Alec Burks. 4-3. That won't go. To Jordan. Second effort. To Irving. Beyond the arc for three. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Fires the three. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Yes, Klay Thompson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Can't convert the free throw. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. And count the basket inside.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Here we go.
Thompson. The Nets have the rebound. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Fires the three. Not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
First quarter's complete. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Cauley Stein to Sean Livingston. Kevin Durant rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here's Irving into the front court. 9-point margin. Durant guarded by Klay Thompson. To Alec Burks. Nice pass to set things up. Can't connect from inside. To Durant. baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Durant with the basketball up top. His team down 9. Curling inside. Draymond Green sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Irving. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Durant takes aim at Livingston. Not easy.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Thompson to Sean Livingston. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Oh, he can't connect. To Jordan. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 8. Add 2 points to the board.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
To Russell. Lets it fly from long range. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Curry to Thompson. Swings it to Curry. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
The assist from number 6.
Curry with the ball. And scores. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Curry to Green. Over to the right side. Thompson had made his first couple, but he misses there. For 3, tough shot. He hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
4-3. Oh, he hits the 3.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Warriors have the basketball. Curry won't go down. Dinwiddie with the basketball. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Curry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. DeAndre Jordan. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Curry. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
The assist from number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Trying to cash in. And it's Jordan there for the rebound. That's it for the first half. The Nets have the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Durant across the timeline. Leads 5. Beyond the arc for 3.
To number 23. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Kevin Durant is going to get a chance at 3 here. Career 88% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. DeAndre Jordan swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Dinwiddie into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down 11. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell. To Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Count it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Warriors basketball. DeAndre Jordan pins it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Russell cleaning the offensive glass. Kevin Durant sends it away. Curry
blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The pass set it all up.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Green to Russell. A pass stolen by the Nets. Irving knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Curry, and he hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Durant against the former Cougar. Fires the three. He'll take that any day.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Brooklyn Nets, number 2,
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, smothering D.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Here's a chance from long range. Not a good shot there as he misses it. To Jordan. Almost unlucky bounce. Curry into the front court. His guys down big. Missed a wide open look. Irving.
Got him. Here we go.
Off the iron. No good. Jordan.
Watch, I got you here, right here.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Stephen Curry with a look. Shot won't go. To Durant. Fires the three. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Warriors have the basketball from long range. And the rebound taken in by Jordan.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Green with a shot, no good. To Durant. And scores. Strong take.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
Irving with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Durant shakes free and hits.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter. It's been all Nets so far. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And this has not been one of their better performances to this point. They've been out of sorts all afternoon.
And one of the most difficult challenges we have in this life is when we bring our personal life into our workspace. It looks like they were never in the game to begin with.
Count the bucket for two.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And Durant there to claim the rebound. Irving. And he hits. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Curry, knocks it down from 3. Kevin Durant with the rock.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Probing the defense. Durant.
Box out.
And it's Looney there to grab the rebound. To Thompson. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. He gets it. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Oh, that's how it's done.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Durant sizing up Draymond Green. Layup goes down. Well done.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
For 3, drills the 3. Nets have it.
I got him.
Irving lobs it up.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Irving. No good. Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Curry to bring it up. Down a bundle. For 3. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That's all you.
Durant. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Curry. Russell. Deep left corner. To Curry. Green. And Jordan able to secure the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Great feed. And count the basket.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout. High fives all around. This game is well in hand in the final minute. Irving to Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Thompson to Curry. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Squad made to be.
Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. Your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. We're from the jump, we on now. Swear no more going broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA. MIA. I might go MIA.
We come to you north of the border from Toronto, Ontario. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Raptors are Canada's team, only fitting. Toronto's the 4th largest city in North America.
Ed, all that sounds great, but I'll tell you what, I love everything about T-Dot. The food, the music, the culture, the people, the energy of the city. It's off the charts. Every NBA player wants to come through the 6.
No one really cares if it's cold because inside these walls, it's always revved up. Lowry, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Pascal Siakam to Powell. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Curry cleaning the offensive glass. Another shot stays out. To Lowry. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Powell. Rim rocker for Norman Powell.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 3.
Curry. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Layup goes down. Well done.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Pascal Siakam lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot. Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Curry driving, but a shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Lowry. Draymond Green able to recover with the block. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Trailing by 11. Finishing inside the paint on that one. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Powell to Lowry. Play knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team down 9. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Deep right corner. Nothing going here on that drive. Ibaka to Lin. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Goes to the right side. Green. To Thompson. 4-3. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Trying to cash in. Green with a shot, no good. Toronto with the basketball. Fires the three. And the Warriors have the rebound. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Lynn with it. Up 5. Here comes the screen. Lynn, defended by Draymond Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Lets it fly from long range, buries the 3.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
That ends the first quarter. The Raptors have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Serge Ibaka rejects it. That'll get out off the Raptors. Has a chance, gets a look, can't hit. Powell to Van Vliet. Ibaka to Powell. For 3. And the rebound corralled by Cauley Stein. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Has a look. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in this academy play.
Off the mark to Van Vliet. Lowry. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws. The follow won't go either.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Ibaka. And the rebound comes down to Thompson. Cauley Stein to Thompson. Fires the 3. That won't go. To Lowry. Great dish to set it up. Add 2 points to the board. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Entering
Thompson. From long range.
To number 3, OG Anunoby. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1 for Golden State.
Klay Thompson is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 85% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Second of 3, no good. Hits the foul shot. It's a 2-for-3 trip. Ball's controlled by Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Curry with the basketball. 9-point margin. Thompson. It's good for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Lowry. To Powell. Shot by Anunoby, no good. To Thompson. Trying to cash in, count the basket. They gave him a look, and why not?
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
To Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Curry still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound cleared by Thompson. And he finishes at the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Time to shuffle things up. Fred VanVleet. And the finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Pascal Siakam to VanVleet. Marc Gasol, 3 for 3 in this first half.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Pascal Siakam, huge block. And counted at the rim. Lowry with a shot that's no good. So a tight one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Pascal Siakam. Green. Draymond Green. quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Powell. So Lowry. Draymond Green.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Powell. Going to launch beyond the arc and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry to Thompson. Shot! Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
Lowry to Powell. Russell and Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
5-second violation. Lowry, and the rebound taken by Golden State. To Thompson, and he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Klay Thompson at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first.
Shot, boy.
Goes 2 for 2.
Yes, sir. I got ball. Here we go.
Lowry. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Marc Gasol with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Curry to Green. Thompson, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Lowry to Powell. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And he makes them both. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. So Lowry. Great pass to stuffs it down with authority.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Warriors have the basketball. Russell gets it in the left corner. Green misfires. It's no good. Gasol to Powell. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. And a throwdown.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Curry. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Stein to Russell. Fires the three. D'Angelo Russell bobbled just enough on that one.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now the Warriors going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Possession lies with Golden State.
Stepping in for the Raptors, number 23.
Thompson. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Fred VanVleet to Powell. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And don't you dare think about the fourth quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Gasol with a shot that won't fall. Russell with it up top. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third. For three, D'Angelo Russell, hand in his face, no issues there.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Fires the three, rebounded by Russell. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And you have to figure they like this spot they're in. Entering the quarter with the lead on the road.
Yeah, but Ed, I disagree. As a player, I'm not really worried about how big the lead is right now. I'm worried about what kind of energy we're going to enter the fourth quarter with, more important.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Green to Curry. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And Jeremy Lin, muscle memory, puts it to good use there.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Lin to Ibaka. Here's a chance from long range. Buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
To Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three. His instincts are unnatural, But what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Lowry. Has a look. Shot by Anunoby, no good. Russell into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect, it's no good. Curry. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Marc Gasol sends it away. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Lowry into the front court. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Warriors come away with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Curry, message received. Well defended. Alec Burks converts in the paint.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Lowry has the basketball. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Add 2 points to the board.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Curry buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Shot from the lane won't go. Green. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
4-3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Van Vliet. Fires the three. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
The follow won't go either.
After a miss like that, you at least have to rub your hands on your shorts. At least make it seem like the ball slipped.
A lot of contact. Shot's no good and no foul. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Lead is 12. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Subbing in for the Toronto Raptors, number 24.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Let's go, Swan. Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick? Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Ladies in there!
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them hit him in his blood and flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lead.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block for years.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the deers.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up, the neighbors coming.